Yeah, it's your girl Binkster back at it again with another video. Now today, guys, I'm doing something epic today, y'all. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. So right now we have, I think this is my first actual like artist who's in the studio. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all the studio afterwards, but in the studio doing music and pursuing a music career, right?
Correct.
So what is your real name?
My real name is Tristan.
Tristan.
Yeah. Tristan MUZE.
Is that your middle name?
No, my middle name is Gary. It's my dad's name.
Oh, okay. I thought, so where does Muse come from?
It comes from my last name. My last name is it's MUZE. It's spelled MUIZELAAR. It has like Dutch roots, but it's but a muse, the real word is spelled MUSE, and that's like a creative inspiration, something like that. So like I've really vibed with the word, like in and of itself, and then the word is in my last name. Right. So I just cut the I out and just MUZE, and that's just where it is.
That's understandable. So you wanted me to call you Tristan or Muse? Which one? I'm gonna say Muse because he got the respect right now. So Muse, how long have you been doing music?
Since about freshman year in high school, about almost like 6 years.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't start off rap. I made like electronic music before, just producing. And then I met my friend Marco in freshman year of high school, and he rapped, and I was always interested in getting into it. So like when I met someone else that did it, I was like, yeah, I gotta try this. So then him and I started doing it, but then we eventually just branched. Like we're still homies, but I do my own stuff now. I wanted my own career as well, so I just kind of like took it upon myself
to do it by yourself.
Yeah, take this.
That's good. That's good. So if you don't mind me asking, who do you feel like? Do you feel like you're better than him?
Than Marco? Honestly, man, no. If I'm being brutally honest, I feel like he outshines me every time we work together. I'm not gonna lie. He just has this charisma that like, even if maybe like my verse is like more technical or lyrical, like I feel like his charisma is just so.
Wait, so hold on. I don't want you to be. Are you one of those type of people who don't give yourself credit when it's due?
I mean, no. I think I'm dope. But like, I mean, I'm gonna be as humble as possible. But I do think I'm dope. Like,
you say you're gonna be as humble as possible. We're gonna talk about that in 1 second, y'all. Okay. So the next thing is, so when I first heard your music, I was listening. I wasn't paying attention, but I went to your Instagram page and I'm like, your voice does not match your appearance. Do you get that a lot?
Dude, I do. I get it all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Does it bother you?
Honestly, no. Like, it did at first. It did when I would hear like, oh, you don't look like a rapper. I'm like, okay. Like, it used to bother me, but I'm like, I've realized that now. I'm self-aware. I don't look like a rapper, I guess.
I mean, who are they to say that you don't look?
Exactly.
And who am I to say that? But it's just like personal biases. Like, it's just something that
I mean, like, Macklemore doesn't look like a rapper.
Exactly.
Freaking, like, Jay-Z, in my opinion, doesn't look like a rapper. Like, he looks like a CEO of a company. I mean, he is at this point, but, like, I mean, yeah.
So I noticed that on your Instagram, because I was looking, so who inspired you to do music? I kind of seen that you said G-Eazy, but other than him, like, what about him inspired you?
Just like artists? G-Eazy is like my biggest influence. He, like, I feel his story is very relatable to mine. We're both like, his birthday's a week apart from mine, so I feel like we're like I don't know, like long lost brothers or something in like a non-cheesy way. But other artists I really like, Logic, Token, Jack Harlow, but I like other genres of music. But as far as like rap that inspire that will like come out in my music is like, those guys, and like Eminem, Big Sean. I mean, I like everybody, to be honest. But yeah. So throughout the whole year 2019, what are some features that you hope to accomplish? Like, oh man,
local artists, big artists, it doesn't matter.
Well, I do have some my favorite artists are like my friends. Like my favorite people to work with right now, his name is Fig Carl, Virtuous, Artist Amadeus, and then Marco. He goes by NGB Marco right now. He changed his name up a little bit. But I do want to work with a couple people. Specifically, I want to work. Man, I don't know if I should leak the details.
Go ahead. Your fans gonna be watching this. Everybody in the world gonna be watching this. So you gotta let them know.
Gotta let them in on the exclusives, I guess. Right? I do want to reach out. There's a couple of artists that aren't local that I do want to reach out to. One of his name's Floyd. I do not remember where he's from off the top of my head, but we linked up on SoundCloud and follow each other on social media, and we're gonna create something. It's gonna be dope. And
you got excited about that. You got really excited about that.
I'm excited. I mean, I love working with new artists that I've never worked with before or even met before. Like him and I haven't met yet.
Oh yeah.
But I'm really excited to work with him. I've also worked with this kid from Chicago. His name's Michi. He's dope. We have a song together called How to Act.
I know Michi.
You know Michi?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dope, man. And then I have a song on the way with Mike T. He's from around here too, Mike Trailer. He's dope. But man, I have this song with Malik Jordan coming. I don't know if you know Malik Jordan.
I don't know him.
He's from Grand Rapids, dude. Oh my God. I'm so excited for this one.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this one. This dude raps his ass off. And I cannot wait. I can't wait.
You're excited. I can tell that you're excited. Okay, so you've been doing music since your freshman year. So can you tell me like what's one of the biggest accomplishments that you've seen so far?
Probably the most substantial accomplishment I could say is throwing my first headline show. I rented out the Stash in the intersection, and I had 3 of my homies open for me. I had Virtuous, Fig Carl, and Malik Jordan. And we just put on a crazy show. It was so much better than I expected it to go. We had some technical difficulties too. During the first 2 songs, the power went out in the venue. Really? And we had to, Did
they reimburse you for that?
Well, no. It wasn't like that. The DJ controller, it crashed and shorted everything else out. Really? So we just had to run without a DJ controller. But after that, it was smooth sailing and it was a flawless show. It was a flawless show.
Was that the when you had your name, your banner, and everything?
Yep, March 20th. It was back March 20th. It was dope. But I feel like the turning point in my career was when I won the talent show in my senior year of high school. Because I went.
You got that clout,
man.
You got that clout.
Well, I got it for a week. In my opinion, I don't feel. Man, I don't know.
You only had clout for a week.
I had week-long clout. Literally, I had 15 minutes of fame. It was, man. But I don't know. I went into it not expecting to even place, but I won because I knew it was gonna be a popularity contest.
That's how it is.
School. So when they announced the 3rd and 2nd place winner, I was like, yeah, I'm not even gonna place. And then they said I won. I was shook.
For real? You was nervous?
I was. Well, okay. The weird thing about me is I don't get nervous until I get off the stage. I'm excited.
Because you want to know how everybody viewed
right. I'm like, dang, did they like it? Did they not? Were they feeling it? Did I mess up at all? And I didn't catch, man. But I always go into it excited, but I usually come out nervous. Yeah. So I mean, it's always.
I mean, that's different because when I go into it, it's just I never had a nervous face, but it's always that feeling. But.
Yeah, I mean, if you care about it, you're gonna be nervous.
What school did you go to?
East Kentwood.
Okay. Can you tell me? Wait, I follow him a lot. I just been looking on his Instagram, y'all, and I noticed something. He was leaving the studio. And he had just dropped some fire. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And when it's coming out of my mouth, y'all know it's fire. But what I heard was, I'm not humble no more.
I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Please elaborate.
Okay, so,
I feel where you coming from because I said that before too. But please elaborate.
I'm really just talking. But when I went into the studio that day, I was short of breath. I had a cold. I was not feeling myself vocally, and I was originally going to do a song that was less vocally demanding with my friend Marco. He unfortunately couldn't make it to the studio, but so I was just going to do that song. I had already scheduled the session, so I was just going to go into it and just leave with something. Right. So I went into this booth. I was struggling for a minute just because this verse I do is pretty fast and technical.
You gotta have that voice. Yeah, and you gotta catch your breath too.
Yes, and it's hard to master vocal control, breath control. Right. And when I left and heard the final product, I was like, I just did that with a cold. I was just feeling myself for a little bit. I was feeling myself.
I can tell y'all he was driving one hand I'm no longer humble. I should put that in here, but I don't got it.
He was being humble.
But yeah, do you feel like you're the best?
No. I do not feel
as
like
as an artist, I feel as though you should though, because you're not a bad artist. I will listen to your music in my car.
I appreciate that.
Like really, I will listen to your music in my car, but I feel as though you should have more confidence when it comes.
Oh, I'm definitely I'm not gonna lie. I definitely know that what I'm doing is gaining some traction.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my music is only getting better, and that's a
plus. That's a plus.
It's only getting better.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely do feel like I deserve what I do get in the future. Right. I do feel that way, but I don't feel like calling myself the best because there's so many people that I listen to. I'm like, God, like.
But listen though, this is what you do. This is how you get people attention. If you're walking around here screaming you the best, this and that, even if people don't agree with you, that's how they listen to your music. Like if I get on Facebook and social media, and once I drop this video, I'ma say, this is the best person, da 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 da. This video gonna get so much exposure because they gonna want to listen to your music. They gonna want to go to your Instagram. They gonna want to go to your YouTube and stuff like that. So I just feel like you should start calling yourself the best.
Let's do it.
You got to. Okay, so with you being local and listening to other artists and things like that, what is some advice you would give to local artists? Local artists and some of your fans as well.
Stop thinking locally.
Man,
that is my biggest.
That's number one
pet peeve. Mm-hmm. Like, I love bringing attention to the city, and I need Grand Rapids to be something in music because it totally can. There's so much slept on talent in this city that I know for a fact we could be like Atlanta, we could be like Detroit, we could be Memphis, we could be whoever we wanted.
Absolutely.
But we need to stop thinking so small. We need to bring Grand Rapids or Michigan even to a bigger scale.
Right.
And we need to stop thinking, oh, I need to book this local venue. When do it, but that is not the end all be all.
Right.
That is not like your end game is not to be locally famous. And if that's the case, I mean, like, do it. But if you really want to be somebody like in music, you cannot think only your state, only your city.
What and another thing is I noticed artists in Grand Rapids everywhere right now, they call themselves rappers, and they don't pay for what they need to, well, I don't know how to say it. They don't pay for good quality. So people will rather go to the cheapest studio and get BS and drop BS music, you know what I'm saying, instead of coming to a real quality studio, getting everything done right, and making your music the best. Like, honestly, because that has a big impact on your music, your producer. The people who make your music and mix your music has a big impact on your career.
It's huge. And
I've learned that the hard way. Like, at first I was, paying probably like $15 an hour or $15 a song. And as I got bigger with music and things like that, it was more so like, okay, I don't mind paying $60 an hour for this, coming in here because I'm gonna have better quality.
Exactly. It's all investment. Like,
you have to invest in yourself. You gotta spend money to make money. So and another thing is, like, don't give up. Like, stop, just like he said, stop thinking locally, and believe in yourself. Like, a lot of people walk around here talking about they humble beasts. You gotta be more than humble. A lot of rappers the most successful rappers have said they're the best in interviews. You remember when Jacquees said he the king of R&B and stuff like that? That brought him so much exposure.
Twitter blew up after that.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So you have to be saying that you're the best so that people will want to listen to you. And even if they don't like your music, you're still going to get that exposure as well.
It's like Kanye. He calls himself a god. Like, I mean, look at him now. I mean, like, Kanye is Kanye. He's undeniable.
Exactly.
And he calls himself God. So, I mean, like, you can't, like...
Exactly. Yeah. So I've seen some of your music on YouTube. I've seen some snippets on Instagram. What other platforms do you have your music on?
It's literally everywhere. I make sure that I'm accessible in every sort of musical outlet. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, Amazon Music, Google Play. I don't use majority of those, but I personally listen to Apple Music, so it was really important for me to be on Apple Music for myself because that's where I listen to artists. So, but Spotify is very important, and Spotify is like the king right now. So I'm everywhere. So, like, yeah, I'm on every social media platform and streaming service, video
Right. I'm gonna put that all at the end, y'all. I'm gonna put everything at the end, so make sure y'all go follow everything on there. So I noticed that you do have a fan base. You do have fans. What can they expect next from you?
I'm dropping an EP in the next month. I'm dropping an EP next month. It's gonna be wild. And then after that, I'm dropping a video with my homie Mike T called Rich.
Rich. You gonna be throwing money in there? You don't know.
I'm gonna keep that hush.
Everybody gotta stay tuned in and make sure y'all go tune into that. Okay, so what is your biggest motivator?
The thing that keeps me going is wanting to make something for myself that I had originally visioned.
Right.
My dad was extremely good at basketball. Him and his friends could pull up to anybody on any court, pickup game, and just demolish.
Really?
They were amazing. Like, obviously I didn't see it because I wasn't born, but
you heard stories.
I know I've heard stories. Him and his friends would just like they were dope. Like, and I don't know if he really had any like dream of like going like, I don't know, pro or NBA or anything like that.
Right.
But I feel as if the way him and I are like the same person. So I feel as if he wanted to do that. If he wanted to do that, he easily could have.
Right.
Because I feel like I can do this, and I'm going to do this. Hang it up. I totally feel like I could if I wanted to, and I feel like I sort of owe it to him. Because me being born and everything, obviously, if you have a kid, it's going to be a lot harder for you to chase your dream.
Exactly.
So I feel as if I owe it to him to sort of make something of myself.
Right.
Because obviously he loves me and he does not regret having me in any sort of way. But I mean, if he wanted to do something like that pro, he easily could have. But I don't feel like he could have with me.
With you.
So I feel like with me, it's going to be like I sort of owe it to him to make something of myself, and sort of, you know, just become what I want, because he's taught me so much about just doing everything smart and making sure that nothing you do short term is going to ruin your long term goals.
Right.
And like any stupid decision could mess up that. And I feel as if I were to let that happen, I would just let myself down. I know I wouldn't let him down, but I feel like I would let myself down because I feel like I need to do it. Yeah. I need to do it for him. Like that's all it is.
Okay. Bet. Okay, so with you talking about your dad, is your mom like in the picture?
Oh yeah, my mom's in the picture for sure.
Is she a big supporter of your music?
Oh yeah. She loves what I do. She loves my music. She supports it. It's just it's a different relationship with my dad and my mom. My mom just like she doesn't understand music like that, like the career side of it.
So she supports you.
She supports it, but
it's like she just doesn't understand.
Right. I mean, like she's not like very musically inclined. So like it's just a different thing. It's a mother son thing. Like she's always gonna support it, and she comes to my shows and she loves me and supports everything I do. So like I owe her just as much, but it's just a different like sort of relationship.
Yeah, different sort of relationship.
Like my dad will like give me opinions on music and like nitpick, and I'm just like
critique.
Critique.
That's how it's supposed to be, pops.
Exactly.
You're supposed to do that. Okay, so let's play a game.
Okay.
It's called Be Bold.
Okay.
Can you name one artist locally that you love and one artist locally that you hate?
Oh, okay.
And give me one you not hate, but that you just don't like their style, or maybe they're too cocky, or maybe they're This is a Be Bold game.
Maybe I'm not bold enough.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Okay. One person.
Before you start, if he say your name, don't get upset. Just try to be better than him. Go ahead.
I want to show love to. I'm gonna show love to Malik Jordan. Malik Jordan is gonna be the one that I pick out of the bunch to be like the craziest like rapper, the one that makes me want to quit sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I gotta listen to you, Malik Jordan, because I feel like he's just fire. Like I'll do a song with him like right now. Like I gotta listen to you, Malik.
But he's the one, and I'm gonna say that too. The one I'm gonna call out and say is garbage. You are trash. Your name is Fig Carl. You're garbage. You are trash.
Is he not humble, or is he like?
Nah, she's a really cool dude. He's a really cool dude. I love Fit Carl.
He love you, Fit Carl, but he said it. So you gotta text his phone when you see this video.
We're gonna be in a battle tonight.
So we played a little Be-Bo game. What are in the near future? What do you plan on doing, like accomplishing?
I definitely know. I'm working on my second album right now. Mm-hmm. My first album was called Manifest, and the second one I'm working on is gonna be not a sequel, but it's gonna be a continuation of the story. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna sort of set in stone what I envision for the rest of my career, from here on out, basically. Right. And another is just grow a fan base and maybe be to a point to do a tour next year, with maybe that project. So those are my like focal points right now. Is working toward those objectives. That's what I'm gonna work toward next year.
All right, guys. So that is gonna conclude this interview. I need you to tell them all of your social medias right now.
Everywhere, it's all the same. You can find me at Just Muse Music, JUSTMUZEMUZIC, music with a Z. Everywhere you can find me.
That's a lot of Z's, y'all. But make sure y'all put them, and make sure y'all type them in right, and make sure y'all go add all his social medias and follow everything that he has. And support him as well, because he has some great music coming from the Binkster, y'all. Coming from the Binkster Mafia, he has great music. I was just talking to my mom about him. So yeah, y'all make sure y'all support one another. Y'all support Some Garbage people in Grand Rapids. So y'all gotta support him, y'all.
Make sure you guys subscribe to her channel if you don't already, because I'm gonna put you guys onto this video. So make sure you subscribe to her for more content like this.
Y'all got to. For more content like this, this may be a part 2, because after he drop his EP, we gonna want to know some questions about it. We gonna listen to that EP together. And we're gonna get some lyrics. I'm pretty sure he gonna say some stuff, a lot of people ain't gonna know about, so we gonna want to break them lyrics down as well. So make sure y'all stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and hit that post notification bell. And we
go. Money, I'm rushing like Stalin to answer my fate when it's calling. My dad was a baller, installing my G's to be balling. I'm running the game, I'm not crawling. You fumbling up from my words and you tumbling backwards. I'm aiming at all mumble rappers with all of the facts.